Hey, this is Daryl again from the Jackson Fishing Team, and today we're going to continue tying up some trout flies for maybe this fall. I think I'll plan a trip. Well, I know I'm going up to New Hampshire in about 2 weeks, so maybe I'll take some of these flies with me on that. But also a trip to the upstate and see what we can do. So let's take a look at the fly that we're going to tie. It's in a size 18, pretty small. And pretty easy too though, but let's take a look at it. We're going to tie up a Firebug Midge. It was very similar to a bead head zebra midge in that style. You could probably see that, but there's a few other little twists to it, and Anthony Giaquinto and Martin Bawden, they're, I don't know, the innovators of this variation of a zebra midge. And we will see. It comes in 12 different color patterns or configurations. So we will be tying the orange Firebug Midge, because orange would be a good month for November up in the, at least in the western North Carolina, northeastern Georgia, and the South Carolina upstate area. So let's take a look at it. And as you can see, it's pretty small. All right, let's take it out of there. And the hook we're going to use is a Kona curved hook, nymph, emerger, shrimp pattern. It's I don't know, scud or pupa or something like that. And I'm going to pause this while I get one out of the pack. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to secure it to one of these clips here, electrical test clips. Like that, just so I don't lose it, because we're going to use a nymph head fly color. It's a brass bead in 2.0 millimeters in copper. And we will get that on the hook. Get that in the vise. On that part. Thread I'm going to use is some orange and A-dot thread. Looks like, yeah, A-dot. And we're just gonna start this back behind the bead, and we're gonna take this around past the bend of the hook. And then we're going to kind of build up the body, give it a tapered body. And we're going to put some rib in, and we're going to use some small ultra wire in wine. I got enough there for at least 2 or 3. Kind of put that, catch it inside that and we'll take that around where we stopped the thread and take this back up. And the next material, unlike a zebra midge, we're going to use some burnt orange unity floss and burnt orange for the body, where a zebra midge would normally be just a thread. And we'll take this back to where we stopped the thread. And then I'm going to give it a little whip finish up here just to lock the thread in. And then we'll wrap this around that thread base, and it'll give it like a shiny, silky body look. And then we'll lock that in with a couple turns. And one in front. And then we'll trim that off. And we have enough to do a couple more. And what we're going to do is we're going to wrap and put the ribbing on here, but we're just going to wrap it the way we did our body. We don't need to counter wrap on such a small little bug in wine. And you're going to want, you know, maybe 6 5 to 6 turns for segmentation. And we'll lock that in place. And we'll helicopter that to break it off. And we will wrap a collar around that with the thread. And we'll give it a little whip finish. And add a little head cement. And then do a final whip finish. Yeah. And there we have it. A Firebug Midge in an orange pattern. They come in, you can do them in red, ruby, black, brown, tan, pink. But give it a try. They recommend tying it either in 18 or a 20. So I'm tying mine in 18s. But we will see how they work this fall or when I get up to New Hampshire. Alright, hope you found that interesting. I'm in the process of tying some up and trying this Atoll's micro box for trout fishing here. It's got a magnet and holds some streamers and some dry flies, some nymphs. Probably a pretty good day box for when you're on the water. But I'll be checking it out up in New Hampshire anyway. So check that out. Alright, hope you enjoyed this tie. Pretty quick and easy. And maybe not as easy as a zebra midge just with thread. But anyway, I'm Daryl and thanks for watching and see you on the water.